It was as if the entire team exhaled for the first time all season. The offense had rhythm again. The spacing made sense. The movement flowed naturally. And most importantly, they finally had a closer. Someone who could take the ball in crunch time and create magic when everything else broke down. Fox brought back control to a team that had been searching for direction. With the Spurs already boasting one of the best defenses in the league and a legitimate MVP candidate in Victor Wembanyama, the addition of a proven scorer like Fox felt like the missing piece of a puzzle finally snapping into place. Fox didn't need time to ramp up. After missing the early stretch of the season, he returned like he had never left, dropping 24 points on efficient shooting, with assists, steals, and control that made it clear he was the heartbeat this young team needed. What made his performance so remarkable was how seamlessly he transitioned from rusty to relentless. He started the game quietly, scoreless through the first quarter, but once he found his rhythm in the second, it was pure electricity. Step-back jumpers, fast break finishes, and smooth mid-range pull-ups, all delivered with the same lethal calm that earned him the reputation as one of the league's deadliest late-game assassins. His 15-point second quarter wasn't just a scoring burst, it was a statement that the Spurs offense now had a conductor again. The chemistry between Fox and Wembanyama was already undeniable. When Victor drew the double team in the post and kicked it back out to Fox for a rhythm three, it was more than a single play, it was a glimpse of San Antonio's future. For the first time, the Spurs had a two-headed dynamic capable of breaking down elite defenses. Wembanyama's size and gravity inside, paired with Fox's ability to collapse defenses off the dribble, created a balance that the Spurs had been missing all year. And the ripple effect was immediate. The ball movement improved. The spacing opened up. Every player on the floor seemed more comfortable, more confident. What made Fox's return even more impactful was how he elevated everyone around him, especially rookie guard Stephon Castle. Instead of stepping on toes, Fox made Castle's life easier. The young playmaker flourished next to him, dishing out 14 assists to just 2 turnovers in one of his best games yet. Without the pressure of running every possession, Castle looked freer, able to make instinctive plays without being burdened by constant decision-making. This balance between veteran poise and youthful energy turned the Spurs' offense from a collection of individual efforts into a synchronized attack. And the numbers back it up. In Fox's first game back, San Antonio posted its best offensive rating of the season, a mark that ranked among the league's elite. One game might be too small a sample size, but the way it felt on the floor told a different story. This wasn't a fluke. This was what the Spurs were supposed to look like all along. But Fox's influence extended beyond just orchestrating the offense. His presence gave San Antonio something it sorely lacked: clutch composure. Just nights earlier, the Spurs had faltered late against the Lakers, struggling to find direction when the game tightened. Against New Orleans, Fox made sure history didn't repeat itself. With the game on the line, he calmly took over, slicing through defenders, hitting floaters, and showing why he once won the NBA's Clutch Player of the Year award. It wasn't about stats, it was about presence. Every possession with Fox on the floor felt steadier, more deliberate, more dangerous. While Fox's return has electrified the Spurs offense, the bigger story unfolding in San Antonio centers on Victor Wembanyama and how the rest of the league has started to figure him out. For weeks, Victor was unstoppable. He was averaging over 30 points, dominating the boards, swatting shots like a video game cheat code, and doing it all with terrifying efficiency. But recently, defenses have started adapting. The Phoenix Suns were the first to roll out the blueprint, using smaller, physical defenders to crowd his space, swarm him with double teams, and pressure him into rush decisions. It worked. For the first time, Wembanyama looked human. His rhythm disappeared. He forced passes, committed turnovers, and struggled against that relentless physicality. Then the Lakers took the Suns' strategy and executed it to perfection, cycling quick, strong wings on him, forcing fouls, and cutting off his comfort zones. Once again, Wembanyama looked frustrated, out of rhythm, and uncertain. The Spurs lost both games, and suddenly, the league had a plan to contain their generational phenom. But if there's one thing everyone knows about Victor, it's that he adapts fast. When the Spurs faced the Rockets next, everything looked different. Wembanyama had studied the film, understood the traps, and adjusted his approach. Instead of forcing shots, he used patience. He trusted his teammates. He read double teams calmly and made the right passes to open shooters like Harrison Barnes and Julian Champagny, who punished defenses from deep. It wasn't a monstrous stat line, but it was growth, a subtle but powerful reminder that he's learning faster than anyone expected. The blueprint to stop him might work for a night, but not forever. Because now, with Fox in the picture, the equation changes. Fox can control tempo, feed Victor in his best spots, and force defenses to pick their poison. If teams collapse on Wembanyama, Fox can exploit the open lanes. If they focus on Fox, Victor gets easy touches inside. The synergy between the two could redefine San Antonio's offensive ceiling, especially once Dylan Harper returns and adds another layer of dynamic playmaking. But San Antonio's story this season isn't just about talent, it's about identity. Before Fox's return, the Spurs were already showing flashes of something special. They started 6-2 without their all-star guard, proving their defense and grit could carry them even through adversity. Their recent win over Houston, one of the best rebounding teams in the league, showed how much heart they play with. They grabbed 15 offensive rebounds and turned them into 33 second-chance points, outworking and outmuscling a team that's known for toughness. That's not luck. That's culture. Defensively, Wembanyama continues to be otherworldly. His on-off numbers are staggering. The Spurs allow nearly 30 points fewer per 100 possessions when he's on the court. That's not just elite, it's generational impact. Every game he plays, he changes how opponents attack, forcing bad shots, blocking lanes, and dictating the rhythm of entire offenses. With Fox now handling the clutch moments and Castle blossoming as a playmaking connector, the Spurs have balance at every level of the game. Castle, in particular, has emerged as the glue holding everything together. His versatility allows him to defend, pass, score, and run the offense with poise beyond his years. Averaging near a double-double with elite efficiency, he's become the silent engine that makes the Spurs' new system hum. Add in Wembanyama's dominance, Fox's leadership, and the shooting of Barnes and Champagny, and this suddenly looks like one of the most complete young rosters in basketball. San Antonio now sits at 7-2, undefeated at home, and playing with a confidence that feels contagious. They've proven they can win with defense and effort, but now, with Fox back, they can win with rhythm and precision too. For the first time in years, it feels like the Spurs are more than a rebuilding project. They're a threat. And as for the rest of the NBA, the message is simple: pay attention. The Spurs aren't just coming, they're already here. Hold on to your seats, because this might just be the beginning of a new San Antonio dynasty. But what do you think? Can the pairing of De'Aaron Fox and Victor Wembanyama lead the Spurs deep into the playoffs this year? Are we watching the rise of the next great NBA duo? Let me know your thoughts down below, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next deep dive into the NBA's most exciting stories.